Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is. Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Upgrade fork. Trade a stainless relic to improve fork. Do I have a stainless relic? Krill's fork upgraded, +5 attack. Not enough stainless relic. I don't know when I got a stainless relic. Okay, well, cool to know that that's an option. Living by the square lets me visit Topside 3 times a week. It's almost like I'm a real Topsider. Cough. The doctor said I can go back to work if I'm not coughing up blood. You know, I'm not as tough as I look. You don't look that tough. Thanks for rubbing it in, guy. Roughing it in the city ain't easy, but I'd rather be struggling down here than dead out there. We get news of more towns getting polluted every week. Count me out of that vibe. Hug the urchin. Do us both a favor and leave me alone. There's no hug button. Living on the bottom is bad enough, but listening to the bang bang banging of that crusty old blacksmith is gonna drive me shucking insane. Ahoy there, traveler. Pull up a cork and stay a while. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't seen you before, mister. You came to the right place. Mom's bar is super cool and popular. Hey, hey, you a customer? You ought to talk to my mom. She's the one in charge. These little guys make my trips out to open ocean a little less lonely and a little more safe. What more could a crab ask for, you know? She's wearing an orange. Hey there, young'un. Welcome to the Bottom Feeder's finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you've got the money, why not stop on in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. What's a stowaway? You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks to itself to your shell. Little fella. Oh, like a barnacle. Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hun. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use company on the road. You ought to consider it if you got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hun. I'll think about it. Thanks, man. Call me Nema, hun. I'm not a crappy old lady just yet. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. Haha, no worries. Increase stowaway capacity. 2,500. Higher stowaways. Razor blade? Large nut. Packing peanut. Take no damage from falling into the abyss. Used bandage plus healing effectiveness. Lamprey. Has life stealing, but requires 28 attack. Revives you once upon death at the cost of this stowaway. It's gotta be here somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. The city's so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid. And it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the prawn shop, full of legitimate shallows made wares. We got plastics, metals, we got packing foam, we got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the... That's his shell on that guy's head. What ho, gentle crab. Hi, how's it going? Truly terrible, but I can't let that keep me down. I have an endeavor that will see me in the big cans at last. It can't possibly fail again. Yep, my shell had a band-aid on it. That's mine. That's my shell. Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Wait, this guy... Okay, so this guy was the one that was using the long shark toy. Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much? And what can I actually pay with? Depends what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you yet.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
This is horrifying.
Back off! I saw it first!
Get your own trash, suckers!
A bowl of cereal. Captain Crunch.
What is that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Costinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say. If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashiest shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first! Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city!
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
What?
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something.
What am I looking at?
I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Is he even a prawn, or is this another costume?
I'm gonna find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
You did like a ninja vanish with an ink spray. That was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in it now, kid. The squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal, but the offer still stands. If you can get back that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Were you listening to that old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. You still got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great. Well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any of the junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for microplastics. Fair is fair. Sorry, kid, you're not getting this back till you give me the treasure. 999999999. Alright. We got some money now. I want to go back to that lady and increase my... Oh, well, she's here. Let's see if we can do business with her right now. Just scripted into town, you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. It's that old-timer who runs the museum ain't gonna pull in our claws. Whoever gets that treasure is gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own two claws, all trash that makes its way around New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now. It charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can't think of a lot of worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We gotta make tracks toward the treasure. The museum curator told us to head towards the grove, right? I've been to the grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. I wanted to do business with her. It's not letting me, though. Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was going to cause such a commotion. Hoo-hoo, well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Aw, yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into town with nothing save the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. Oh, that's it. That's all he came into town with. And he built the empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, all on its own. Why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then? Haha, you really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. If you find any other junk back there, I'll take it off your hands. Fair is fair. Alright. Leaving the city in today's climate, how frightful. But if we all work together, I'm sure we can find that treasure and come back in one piece. We can build a new church with that kind of money. Our faithful will worship in the parking lot no more. Heavens, what excitement. I'll be tagging along your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for all my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers. People who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, a real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in the books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll fight a shark or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. Alright. I wanted to purchase something. Let me see if I go back to lower crust, if the lady with the orange on her head will be down there, and I can buy that thing now. Whoa, we're running the show while mom's on the go. I can help you hire more stowaways. If you want to carry more at once, talk to my little sister. We're watching the bar while mom's away. I can help you increase the number of little guys on your shell. Alright. Alright. a little bit of an improvement. Alright, with the leftover points, can I do a level up? Okay. Shelleport. I can go visit the moon snail again. I got enough points to buy another spell. Unleash the enhanced Warclaw mount. New article. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of text. Let's see. Alright. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their pupil with additional powers. Each shell spell may be cast once for free without using charges. Become invincible for seconds after your shell's broken. After your shell takes a hit while blocking, your next attack does increase damage. Press left click while sprinting. Already got that. Let's get that. So after blocking, our next... So basically we've got block counter. What determines whether a creature flees a larger predator or stays to fight? Perhaps it is a calculated decision based on whether they feel they can win, but sometimes we see prey creatures take fights they have no logical hope of surviving. Driven not by logic but pure primal instinct, to flee is not in these creatures' nature. Okay. Let's see, Shelleport, Upper Crust. We'll see if there's any other GW2 articles today, and then maybe I'll cover them later this evening, at the start of the evening stream, and then before we go on to something else afterward. I find it fascinating what they made this stuff out of. Like, look, these are toilet scrubbers. These are sponges. Playing cards for benches. Roland owns most of the industry around here. There ain't many folks around brave enough to stand up to him. You've really got us all fired up. He's gonna regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. My neighbor's mowing their lawn, you might hear it. Loading. Is there a Krabby Patty? There is a costume that makes you look like Mr. Krabs. We found that. Welcome to Carcinia Heights. Luxurious homes with luxurious views for the luxurious upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Home starts as low as 1.5 million microplastics. Wow, a real-life treasure hunt right in our city. A tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal. Romance? Maybe if I hurry, I can snag novelization rights. Alright, Lindsay, calm down. You aren't headed out to the open ocean to look for treasure. Shell no. I moved up here to avoid that sort of ruckus. Let all those cloud chasers get themselves killed for all I care. Hey, where'd you find that fork there? Oh, this thing? I just ran into it by the shore. I'll give you 3,000 microplastics for it right now. I'm sorry, it's not for sale. Come on, kid, I could use some good self-defense in a place like this. 6,000. I kinda need it, sorry. And leave a poor vulnerable crab like me out in the current like that? 4,000. Wait, you went down. I'm a haggler. Another one of those cardboard monstrosities just went up in our neighborhood. We had the decency to take these outcasts in. The least they could do is build some nicer looking buildings. Quite so. At this rate, our pristine ocean view is going to be blocked by hideous high density housing. And we all know who's to blame. The poor people. Yes, the poor people. Just so. Smells like porn here. Is Urchin back yet? Still no sign of him. I told him heading out into the sands between was a bad idea. That boy and his get-rich-quick schemes, sure hope he's doing alright. I wish I could have a little pet sardine. So cute. Oh my god, no way. What's up? I totally feel exactly the same way about sardines. No way. Do you want to kiss a little bit? What? What? Huh? Huh? Smooth. Are you planning on playing 9 Souls anytime soon, Muck? I've heard the reviews are amazing. I haven't even heard of it. I don't know what that is. Trash Day still finds a way to surprise me after all this time. How fun it'd be to swim all the way up to Trash Island as it passes by. I bet you'd come back the richest crab in town. Ha, but no one's that strong of a swimmer. Worst case scenario, you get stuck. I was a little worried it was just going to say that was going to kill me. I'm glad it did not. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. Come to the city, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. Fat lot of good if we can't afford a place inside the walls. It's still better than staying out there with the beasts out and about. Is it? What's stopping that thing from coming here anyway? What, you don't trust the scent markers? Have a little faith in technology. Scent markers? Let's talk about the end of the world these days. It's only a matter of time before whatever's gunking up crabs' minds out there comes to gunk us up too. Or you know, so they say. Y'all figure that stuff is really true? Who gives a ship? If my rent doesn't go down soon, the world can go ahead and end as far as I'm concerned. So true, brother. Wow, that hits close to home. Heck yeah, I've never been to the open ocean before. Enchanted Grove, here we come. Whoa, 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 hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunting thingamajig, but that don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What did I do wrong? Look, there's rules to explore in the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing. Him. From slurping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See these arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep. Laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? And if you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is my only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half suspected you'd lose your nerve, I say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever. I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh ho! You might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. Brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corp. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map has pointed us north, towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there, we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir. I'm target locked on something really far away. Shot glass. I think this is the one that's like really fragile, right? Yeah, this one only blocks like 1 or 2 hits. Poguras the Ravenous. Are you the guy? What the heck? What? You broke my shell in 1 hit! Ah! Oh my god! Bro, what in the Red Lobster was that? He pulled my shell off in 1 hit, and then he ate me with a fork and knife? Oh my goodness. Long walk. You were so not ready? No, I was not ready for that. My shell is apparently not good enough to just constantly block those hits from that guy. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. I'm by the arches, go away. Oh my gosh. What is that? Little red cup. Has the ability Drunken Claw. Drunken Claw? Oh, there's still alcohol in it? No more heals. Glue cap. What's that? Oh, it's a soda can. I thought it was a different type of can, but I was wrong. Thinking I could interact with that. I was wrong. Okay, looks like he doesn't hit hard enough to damage the can, so I can just block counter spam those. What did I just hit? Did I just hit a no rolling zone? What was that? The intelligence of these underwater creatures to invent all these clever items for protection is amazing. Yeah. Closed claw. Is that an old olive? Oh, and these are like olive toothpicks next to me. Heal up!